barbecue sauce. The sauce didn't come out of the laboratory, it came out of my kitchen. I had bought about all the commercial sauces there were available, and frankly, none of them really satisfied me. I began buying all kinds of spices. I came up with the garlics and the peppers and the tomatoes and the molasses, and with good old trial and error and work in the kitchen, eventually I came up with what I really felt was a masterpiece. KC Masterpiece. This is one sauce that lives up to its name.
Hey, Tippett, whatever it was, it's dead.
Very funny, Flutie. I always do this to my shredded wheat.
Didn't your mother tell you not to play with your food?
I learned this from my mother.
I knew that. I did.
Nabisco shredded wheat is great no matter how you eat it, because it's nutritious whole wheat with no added sugar or salt.
Hey, Flutie, you better try spoon-sized shredded wheat. I wouldn't want you to strain yourself.
This month, bring home legendary tough guy Robert Mitchum in 3 movie classics. 1 minute to 0. Till the End of Time. And Girl Rush. All available on video cassette from Turner Home Entertainment.
The rainforests of Brazil, they're burning them down. Thousands of acres every day, cutting them down. These trees that nurture all life on Earth. Wealthy landowners don't care about the consequences, only about the money. And when one man tried to stop the madness, they cut him down too. Chico Mendes, forest worker, leader of the fight to save the jungle, gunned down at his home. Even with his life on the line, Mendes refused to back down. The New York Times said he was defending the very air the world breathes. Please, call the Better World Society at 1-800-334-2224. Make an emergency contribution to our Chico Mendes campaign. Help keep his work alive. Before he died, Mendes said these forests may be the last hope for mankind. Call 1-800-334-2224.
Cheap Crazy Horse will return. Tomorrow, a beautiful girl is torn between 2 soldiers fighting the war and each other. Battle Zone, 105 Eastern tomorrow afternoon.
I get more emotional. Why do I get this way so much?
Premenstrual syndrome. It's triggered by a complex biochemical process inside your body and can be relieved with the right medicine, Midol PMS, from the company that understands women.
I forget, is she on the list? This is a brutal layoff. And all because they couldn't program Wednesday nights.
Okay,
You could make it less brutal by knocking $1 million or so off your salary.
He's got a big laugh there.
A bad joke.
Movies. The biggest, the best. Nobody brings them home like HBO.
Brady Bunch Brainbuster number 2. The Brady girls are looking for new digs in the backyard. Just where do they plan to live? Be a Brady Bunch Brainbuster and find out at 4:35 Eastern on the Superstation. Today.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today at 5:05 Eastern, it's the attack of the killer oranges on Gilligan's Island. Then, gee, Beaver, how many times do I have to tell you? You're supposed to dance with a girl, you goof. Impossible with the Beaver. And Jerry Reed and Flo wear the same dress size. Can you believe it? On Alice. The weekday funnies continue with Gilligan's Island. 5:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
From the Headline News Network, this is TBS NewsWatch.
An explosion reported today aboard the battleship USS Iowa. The blast occurring in one of the 16-inch gun turrets. The battle wagon was several hundred miles north of Puerto Rico when the blast occurred. It was taking part in a gunnery exercise. Senate hearings began today on the Alaska oil spill. Bush administration officials getting some criticism for the early cleanup effort. Lucille Ball's reported doing quite satisfactorily after open heart surgery. She's still listed in critical condition. For NewsWatch, I'm Kevin Connors.
Glenn Davis and Houston take aim on Gerald Perry and Atlanta. It's a National League showdown, live, 7:35 Eastern on TBS tonight. Tomorrow on TBS, it's Sabotage and a Murderous Love Affair on Perry Mason. Then, 2 men, 1 woman. War is about to change their lives forever. Battle Zone, beginning at 12:05 Eastern on TBS tomorrow.
NewsWatch from Headline News. Continuously updated, always on time.
Pain. Pulsing, throbbing pain. There is a wonder drug for pain doctors themselves take more than extra-strength Tylenol or Advil. More doctors take Bayer. For pain, Bayer is the wonder drug that works wonders.
This fried chicken and only 620 calories. Impossible? Not when it's cooked in here. Introducing NutriFry, the revolutionary oven convection pan. Instead of soaking your food in here, NutriFry uses just a tiny drop of oil. The secret is this unique thermal jet. It surrounds your food with a continuous stream of superheated air, cooking it quickly, evenly, with less cholesterol, basting it in its own natural juices. Use it as an indoor barbecue. Cooking vegetables the old-fashioned way washes out the flavor and nutrients. In NutriFry, they're bursting with taste, color, and vitamins. Who says French fries have to be greasy? In here, they're healthy, tasty, and fast. There's a removable handle so you can even use NutriFry in the oven. Add this radiant heat tower and it becomes a vertical roaster. The fat drips harmlessly away. Juicy, delicious chicken every time. Use the specially designed skewer heat pins for perfect shish kebabs, sizzling steaks and chops, succulent shrimp, and vibrant veggies. You'll love every morsel, and you're sure to love this offer. NutriFry dry fries, roasts, and barbecues, all for only $29.95. Here's how to order.
Have your credit card ready and call toll-free. 1-800-453-3307. That's 1-800-453-3307. Or save the COD charges by sending $29.95 plus $4 shipping to NutriFry, Post Office Box 8950-W, Buffalo Grove, Illinois, 60089.
For 17 days in the summer of 1990, the greatest athletes in the world will unite in Seattle. These are the Goodwill Games. Seattle, 1990. Uniting the world's best.
When the news got out to the mining...
There's a thought that says it is indeed fortunate to have one's cup runneth over. Fortunate, unless your cup runneth over onto your silk blouse, your fine linen tablecloth, your wool slabs, whatever, wherever, which is precisely why we make Scotchgard fabric protector. It keeps ordinary spills from becoming extraordinary stains on virtually any fabric. Use Scotchgard fabric protector and let your cup runneth over.
Jeff Bridges, Alice Krieger, Farrah Fawcett, in a story of what happens when you get a second chance.
The woman is a saint, and a saint is the only kind of woman who will have anything to do with you.
At a once-in-a-lifetime love.
Taxi! Can't you see that my heart, my guts, my soul, worst of all my head, it's crying out for you?
See You in the Morning. Written and directed by Alan J. Pakula. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, April 21st.
We are Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing.
It's a big world, and nobody knows more about helping kids grow into it than Flintstones, with all the vitamins kids need.
We are Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing. We are Flintstones kids, 10 million strong.
Flintstones, America's favorite.
And growing.
Georgia, whoa, Georgia, the whole day through. This old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
We've got a great vacation in mind for you in Georgia's historic heartland, so call now and get your free Georgia vacation planner.
Yeah.
Tonight, the king is making the moves that make the waves.
I didn't quite catch that.
It's Elvis in Follow That Dream.
I gotta follow that dream.
11:20 Eastern on TBS tonight.
Chief Crazy Horse will return. Tomorrow, a beautiful girl is torn between two soldiers fighting the war and each other. Battle Zone, 105 Eastern tomorrow afternoon.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. So call this free number to find out how easy it is to study at home for a better career. At ICS, more than 9 million men and women have prepared for new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home, in your spare time, you can get your diploma or your degree. Choose any one of these courses. High school, TV VCR repair, computer programming, child daycare, bookkeeping, gun repair, electrician, legal assistant, veterinary assistant, interior decorating, medical dental office, secretary, or get your degree. You can major in business management or in accounting. Make this important call right now.
Call for the free information Sally said we spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career, to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-282-0100. There is no obligation and no salesman will visit you. Call 1-800-282-0100.
Tomorrow morning, Patricia Neal stars on a special Little House on the Prairie. Then, on the TBS morning movie, a desperate young mother and a determined social worker take on a black market baby ring. Linda Carter, Born to be Sold. Beginning at 9:05 Eastern on TBS tomorrow morning.
Can you crook as many